Hey guys, it's ATTILEE, and I am back today for our final installment of this week's Stevenbomb. It's log date 7/15/2, and based off of the episode title and the description, which is something like Steven sneaks a listen to a friend's audio diary, sounds pretty Peridot heavy, which, following yesterday's episode message received, kind of makes sense. I'm kind of wondering how much time will have passed between yesterday's episode and today's episode, because if it's instantly after it, that would be kind of strange, I think. I think maybe this will be sort of seeing Peridot become more acclimated to what it means to be a crystal gem, maybe her sort of feeling like, does that title suit her, or does she just want to be an ally to Earth in general, because of stuff. I don't know. I'm sort of wondering why Steven would want to listen to Peridot's audio diary beyond just sort of trying to see how much on the crystal gem side she is, to sort of maybe gauge how she's doing or how she's thinking. I could sort of see her post the fetal position and crying yesterday kind of shutting down. I mean, everything that she's known and everything that she's ever worked for, she's completely turned her back towards, or turned her back from, I should say, and that is a huge and scary step for anyone, let alone poor little Peridot, and that's sort of something to be concerned about. I don't have a lot of expectations. I think this might be a coming down episode for the week, but considering the fact that Stevenbombs don't ever seem to be planned, at least on production end, as far as I'm aware, I could be totally wrong on that, I don't ever really see these acting as encapsulated arcs, the way I think other fans tend to maybe force them into. But I don't know, I mean, it might sort of be a descent for this sort of barn arc that we've been existing in for the last couple episodes, and sort of transitioning into something a bit more focused. Also, I just thought of this. The cluster is something that we've been building towards over these last couple episodes, have been taking breaks from, and sort of diverging out into other things and rewarding ourselves, things like that with Steven's birthday, but it still hasn't been dealt with, so that's another possibility that we could be dealing with today too. The episode description's making me think that that's not going to be handled today. It's going to be maybe more experimented around. Maybe that's why it's going to be more Steven Peridot centric, but that's another possibility for where this episode could go as well. So, let's go see what this episode has in store for us.
So am I gonna have to wear a star? Where am I gonna put the star? They seem to be getting along well.
Oh, she did meet Greg. She's like a cat. Really angry cat.
She still has a lot to learn about our planet.
No, I don't!
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do!
I don't care that you're on the yellow team, Percy. We can make this work.
Canada's flag is green?
What is this strange ritual?
That's,
Are they attempting fusion?
no, well,
Sort of.
my dad told me during certain stages in your life.
How could anyone indulge? Doesn't that mean anything to you?
He's watched all of it.
You've been here for a few days. Is everything okay?
I've just been watching your previously recorded entertainment.
Is that the same episode from 3 days ago?
There's more than one. Pierre and Percy present the strongest battle formation.
They're getting in
They
a shipping
destroy the
war.
camp.
A chicken.
I'm a chicken.
Opal!
If you really want to understand fusion, I can help you.
What do you
Are
mean?
they gonna fuse?
Let's fuse.
Oh, my stars! Just give me a sec.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh!
Get ready.
I can't do it.
That's fine. Peridot, I'm proud of you. I'm Percy and Pierre.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, she's got little blue plushies.
That was a really cute episode, and for me in particular, who I've had a few shortcomings with Peridot's character where there are instances where I just really don't care for her, or at least there have been in the past, but this episode did a tremendous job really getting me to sort of like her, sort of see her side of things, see that she is willing to make improvements and to sort of learn about Earth and about Earth culture in her own way. Still, seeing her interact with Garnet and seeing her further interact with Steven, as well as to an extent Amethyst and Pearl, really did sort of have me warming up to her quite a lot in this episode. And I think what really impacted that is Garnet's attitude towards Peridot and her constant thumbs up. And I really liked Garnet's offer to fuse with Peridot, to sort of let her experience what it's like to be her, as well as her ability and understanding to sort of back off that when she realizes that Peridot is uncomfortable in doing so at that given time. That's a really great message for kids, as well as just Peridot's role of working to understand people by sharing experiences, I think is another great lesson that was really addressed in this episode. I don't know, this is a really, really fun one. There were those little like poking at fandom moments with the TV show that Steven shares with Peridot, and her sort of looking into the episode a little bit too deeply and telling him it's things called subtext, and like it's for me, being on the end of like running a fan blog and things like that, like I get it, and it's fun. I sort of love when the crew likes to poke fun at sort of what it's like to be a part of fandom in that way. It's always sort of laughing with, not necessarily laughing at, in the way I think other shows could sort of drop the ball on those kind of jokes. But beyond that, yeah, I think this was a really great closing to a really great week of episodes. I'm excited to see, sort of witness the continued growth of all the characters that we know and love, and hopefully we'll keep meeting more great characters like we have this week in the Diamonds. I think more than anything, what I'm eager about is the conclusion of dealing with the cluster, as well as moving forward with corrupted gems and sort of seeing if there's going to be any resolution in that aspect, as well as just sort of the plot development that's going to possibly come from Peridot telling off Yellow Diamond. I'm sure there's going to be some gems that are sent for some reconnaissance, especially if the planet doesn't blow. Well, I'm kind of guaranteeing at this point the cluster's going to be handled, so the Earth's not going to blow up, so there's going to be some issues there because of that. But yeah, but until the next episodes come out, there's nothing currently on the Cartoon Network lineup for brand new episodes of Steven Universe. There's always a possibility that they'll be off for a few weeks and then start back up with week-to-week premieres in February maybe. There's always the other possibility that they're just always going to be Stevenbombs, which not my preferred mode of watching the series, but you know, I'll take anything really. But yeah, but until next time, until the next Steven Universe episode, I'll be here. I've got my series ATTILEE on animation that I'm going to be recording another episode for probably tomorrow. I meant to do that last week, but other stuff came up and I just wasn't available. ATTILEE on animation is sort of me covering different animation studios. Currently, my focus is on Studio Ghibli and some of their more lesser known works, or less prevalent works. We're not talking about things like Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke. We're talking about The Cat's Return, and in my most upcoming week, it'll be Whisper of the Heart. So if you want to watch that, or watch along with me on that, I should say, feel free to. That episode, or that video, I'm hoping to have up by Saturday, Sunday, but we'll see. Not fingers crossed for that. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys later.